Stop. Take a look at your tires. Are they set to 32 PSI? If you said yes, you are literally suffocating your car. Most people think 32 is the perfect number. They think it's safe because it's on that little silver sticker inside your door. That sticker is lying to you. And that lie is costing you over $300 every single year. According to the NHTSA, only 19% of you are driving on safe tires. That means 8 out of 10 people watching this right now are driving a ticking time bomb. I'm going to show you the real number, the one the tire engineers use, that adds 40,000 miles to your rubber. But first, I have to show you the shadow inside your tire that's waiting to explode. And trust me, this gets much worse. Why do we all worship 32 pounds per square inch? Because our dads told us to. Because the guy at the shop said so. But 32 pounds per square inch is a minimum safety number. It's not the optimal performance number. Think about it. Car companies calculate that number for a worst-case scenario. They assume you have 5 adults in the car. They assume the trunk is packed with heavy suitcases. They assume you're hitting 80 miles per hour in 100-degree heat. When you drive a light car at 32 PSI, you aren't being safe. You are destroying your tires from the inside out. You're creating drag. You're creating heat. And heat is the #1 killer of tires. But wait until you see what this does to your fuel tank. It's like trying to run a marathon through 6 inches of mud. Let me tell you about Sarah. Sarah was a perfect car owner. She bought a set of $800 premium tires. She checked her pressure every month. She kept it at exactly 32 pounds per square inch. She thought she was doing everything right. But at 18,000 miles, less than 2 years later, her car started wandering on the road. She took it to the shop, and the mechanic gave her the news. Her tires were bald. The edges were worn down to the metal wires. The middle of the tire was brand new, but the shoulders were dead. She had to buy a whole new set. $800. Gone. Why? Because she followed the official advice. She followed the sticker, and the sticker failed her. Does that sound like a standard you want to follow? Let's make this so simple a 5-year-old gets it. Think of your tire like a balloon. If a balloon is soft, underinflated, the middle bows upward, the sides squish down hard. When you drive at 32 pounds per square inch with an empty car, the center of your tire lifts off the pavement. Only the edges are touching the road. Imagine 4,000 pounds of metal resting on 2 thin strips of rubber. It's like trying to walk on your tiptoes all day. Your feet would give out, right? Your tires are doing the same thing. They are walking on their tiptoes. This creates massive friction. Friction creates extreme heat, and extreme heat leads to a blowout at 70 miles per hour. Is $300 in savings worth your life? I didn't think so. Let's talk about the ignorance tax. If you drive 15,000 miles a year and you switch from 32 pounds per square inch to the optimal number, I'll reveal it in a second. Gas savings. You gain 6% more efficiency. That's $130 per year back in your pocket. Tire life. Your tires last 70,000 miles instead of 20,000. That's $150 per year saved. Total. You are saving $280 to $300 every year. That's a free car payment. That's a luxury dinner, just by adding a little air. But wait, there is a trap you need to avoid. Did you know your tires are leaking right now, even without a hole? For every 10 degrees the temperature drops, you lose 1 PSI. If you set your tires in the warm sun, and then a cold front hits, you just lost 5 PSI overnight. And your TPMS light, that little orange light on your dash, it is a liar. That light doesn't turn on until you are 25% low. By the time that light blinks, you have already been grinding your tires for weeks. You are driving on danger mode and you don't even know it. So, what is the real number? Stop guessing. Here is the secret the tire shops don't want you to know. Find the max PSI. Look at the tiny writing on the side of the tire, the rubber itself. It usually says max 44 or max 51. The sweet spot. For most cars, the Goldilocks zone is 38 to 42 PSI. Why 40? At 40 PSI, the tire stays flat against the road. The whole tread touches the ground. The edges don't wear out. The middle doesn't wear out. It's perfect. The result, I switched my car to 40 PSI. My fuel economy went from 26 miles per gallon to 28 miles per gallon instantly. My tires have 35,000 miles, and they look brand new. Step by step. Buy a digital gauge, $15. Don't use the rusty one at the gas station. Check them when they are cold, in the morning. If your sticker says 32, pump them to 38. Watch your bank account grow. You have two choices. You can follow the sticker lie, wear out your tires in 2 years, and keep paying the ignorance tax. Or you can take control. Pump them to 40 PSI. Save $300 a year. Drive a car that actually handles like it's on rails. It's free money, it's free safety, go outside, check your tires, and if you want to see more. Myths exposed that the big companies are hiding from you. Hit that subscribe button. Don't be the person on the side of the road with a blowout. Be the person with the extra $3,000 in their pocket. Drive safe.